All About Pilot Ladder, SEPs to Standard, Captain Philip. All pilot and crew should keep coming back home vertically, not horizontally. Captain Airy. Pilot. Pilots join the vessel to assist shipboard team during critical and potentially hazardous phases navigation. There are a number of incidents where pilot died injured as a result of accident while boarding and disembarkation from vessels. There were more trust on ship's crew about the compliance on pilot ladder by all the pilots, but somewhere it has not been happened. Why? There are non-compliance on pilot ladder rigging and standard requirement to pilot as per SOLAS and ISO 799-1 standard. What to do? Training of ship staff and office staff is utmost important to place the standard compliant pilot ladder, as well as rigging standard comply with the requirements. I would like to provide the following gathered information for all seafarer to easily familiarized with the requirements to ensure compliance all the times. If you like it, kindly share with all seafarer and ship management friends. Convention, compliance. Certificate and marking. Each pilot ladder should be having certificate as per SOLAS certificate contents and name of the manufacturer. Certifying body. SOLAS approval. That's type. Pilot ladder or embarkation ladder. Production date. Onboard date must be entered by ship staff. The expiry date, in case it is made with ISO 799 standard. It must go for 30-month strength test or else expired date. Must be mentioned in the certificate. A unique ID. Same must be matched with the tag available in ladder. Marking. All pilot ladders used for pilot transfer shall be clearly identified with tags or other permanent marking so as to enable identification of each appliance for the purposes of survey. Bottom of the first step and last spreader must be provided with the metal tag, where key points of above must be mentioned. Hole mark. Hole mark white over red with width 0.5 meter twometer, white top 2 meter red. Bottom marking is recommended to do on hull in such a way that bottom of the white mark is to indicate the 9 meter freeboard. Step must be made of one piece. Hardwood. It should not be treated with paint or varnish so that it will be non-slippery. Lower 4 steps must be rubber. Steps 400 mm between side ropes. Steps 115 mm wide. Steps 25 mm thickness, spaced equally between 310 mm to 350 mm. If ladder contains more than 5 steps, then it should have spreader to prevent the twist of the ladder, which should be 180 cm length. Maximum steps between spreader is 9 numbers. From base 5th step should be a spreader. Each step should remain horizontal. Bottom of the first step and last spreader must have metal tag. Replacement steps when installed should not be more than 2 numbers. Side ropes. 2 uncovered rope, not less than 18 mm dia on each side. Should be continuous. Manila rope or equivalent. Breaking strength 24 kN. Both side ropes should not be connected as a loop in the bottom. Man ropes on both sides of pilot ladder must be rigged upon request of pilot only dia 28 mm to 32 mm. Retrieval line is not mandatory. If fixed, it must be fitted above the last spreader and should be lead to forward. Below, shown both ladders are complied. Bottom open model must not be covered and should be clamped. Length of side rope below the final step should not be lesser than 5 cm. Dia must not be lesser than 32 mm. Distance between 2 stanchion 0.7 to 0.8 meter. Height of the stanchion is 1.2 meter above the bulwark. The ladder and platform should be equipped on both sides with stanchions and rigid handrails, but if hand ropes are used, they should be tight and properly secured. Pilot reel. The pilot ladder winch reel is an easy way to store and move the ladder. Pilot ladder winch reels are generally fitted on the ship's upper, main, deck, or at a ship's side opening, which may include side doors, gangway locations, or bunkering points. Winch reels fitted on the upper deck may result in very long pilot ladders, embarkation platform, or trapdoor. Rigging. Pilot ladder minimum climbing height is between 1.5 meter to 9 meter. Why 1.5 meter? Because after 3 steps, there won't be anything to hold? Why 9 meter? If person falls from the height more than 9 meter, then significant risk are high. Horizontal platform of gangway height must not be less than 5 meter from water level during combination rigging. Pilot ladder must be continued for 2 meter above the platform. Pilot ladder must be secured with the hull, not less than 1.5 meter from the gangway platform. Horizontal distance between gangway platform and pilot ladder will be 0.1 to 2 meter. The ladder should not be tied up with the gangway. Angle of gangway should be less than 45 degrees. Width of the gangway access should not be less than 600 mm. Must be rigged on strong point with the rolling hitch. Only shackle should not be used to keep the ladder in place. Deck tongue should not used as a strong point to secure the pilot ladder. Spreader is not made for keeping ladder secured to strong point on deck. If freeboard more than 9 meter, combination rigging must be done. Pilot reel should not be used as a securing point of pilot ladder. O must be there to monitoring the rigging. Boarding and monitoring. Boarding speed must be maintained as per pilot. Unobstructed shipside up to 6 meter. Lifebuoy with line and light must be provided near gangway. Recommended to keep the heaving line near pilot station. OOW must be there to monitoring the boarding. Established good communication with bridge. Illuminated well during nighttime. Bottom of the pilot ladder height from water level as per pilot's request. Best practices. Wherever the sharp edge exists, below shown best practices can be installed in your ship. Training OWW and crew is the best method to avoid incidents. ISM compliance must be ensured by the company. Check for the expiry of existing pilot ladder at earliest. Hire us as your temporary training superintendent or internal auditor on daily rates to enhancing your cost efficiency and maritime safety. Captain Philip